A lot of us has been struggling with attacking EAFC 25 due to changes that EA has made into the game's instructions, but I found all the methods of attacking, from shooting, passing, and finding the space, and what are the methods to use this year. If you need coins to build your dream team, don't worry. Go to lootbar.gg. Their prices are 10% cheaper than other platforms, and another 8% off by using my promo code, and another 5% bonus coins. Many huge content creators are using Lootbar like Pronies, and with fast delivery you can have your coins within 30 minutes. Don't forget to use my promo codes BARDS for extra 8% off, and the link is in the description. And in today's video I'm going to break it down for you to get better in attack in EAFC 25. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is BARDS here with a very in-depth attacking tutorial for you guys. So let's not waste the time and get into it. Let's start with L1 run, guys. So as you know, every year by holding L1 towards your players, they're going to make a run behind the opponent defenders, or they are trying to go behind. So this year especially, going behind the opponent defense with taking away the instructions is pretty difficult, so I do definitely recommend you guys to use L1 and spam L1 tons of times when you're attacking. This way you are going to confuse your opponents. You don't need to send the first pass always to the player that you hold the L1, but this can make your opponent go and cover that player, and easily you can go around them and send the final passes to your other players. And as you can see in the screen, you can easily perform the L1 run and make your players run and run and run behind the opponent defense, and by using this easily you can score tons of goals, and this is one of the most methods this year, guys. The next in the list is going to be L1 speed boost, guys. So for this meta speed boost you need to hold L1, which is going to make a strafe dribbling. You can hold it only for a few seconds, and after performing that your player is going to go behind the opponent's defense several times in the space, but you need to make sure that you use this feature when you have enough space to go in, and easily by holding L1 and performing a strafe dribbling and releasing it and holding R2 or sprint button, you can easily find that space and pass your opponent defense and score tons of easy goals, guys. Next in the list is the Lob Through Passes, guys. This year Lob Through Pass balls are extremely meta. It is very nice to send Lob Through Pass with holding L1 or LB in the Xbox, and also holding a triangle or Y in PlayStation or Xbox, and this way you're going to send a pass behind your opponent defense. And this can work for anyone. It can work for your wingers if you trigger your wingers the way that I told you with L1 to find the opportunity and space for the cutbacks, and also you can send this through your strikers, guys. I spam this several times. As you can see, I have tons of screens about it, and by performing this L1 long through pass ball easily you can make a lot of one-to-ones with keeper, and all you need at the end is just to perform the shooting and finding scoring opportunities, which again you need to trigger L1 as well time to time to perform this better. But this way your players are going behind your opponent's defense and the pass is going to be locked on your player. It is almost impossible for your opponent to defend you, and this is one of the most meta of the year, guys. Next one is in passing that is meta this year is low crosses, which you can perform either low cross with tapping circle 2 times in PlayStation or tapping B 2 times on Xbox, and easily you can send the pass and it will lock the pass on your players, and this way your opponent cannot defend it, and especially on the situations on the wing that you don't have many options, this can be really helpful towards you guys, and it's another meta of this year. Next meta of this year is fake shots, guys. Now there is different kinds of fake shots to perform. One of them, which is the most meta, is the L1 fake shots, which it's very easy by holding L1 and tapping the shot button, which is B on Xbox or circles on PlayStation. You can easily perform this fake shot, and it's very important to perform it when your opponent is trying to defend you from angles behind the opponent's box, and easily you can find a space and opportunities to score easy goals. The next one would be the Trickster shot, which the only ones that they can do this fake shot is the players with Trickster, but as you can see in the screen, these players can easily bar roll and fake shot and make it super agile, and players who has Trickster this year, they are super agile as well, and easily they can score goals for you guys. Next on the list this year is Trivelas, guys. So to perform Trivela, you need to hold L2 or LT in PlayStation or Xbox with the shots at least in 2.5 power to perform it. If you do lower bars, you definitely gonna do flare shot, which you don't want to see. Trivela's finishing 1-to-1 with goalkeeper this year is extremely amazing. Trivela's outside of the box is amazing as well, and if you perform Trivela 99% of the times you're going to score, and this year's finesse shot is not as strong, and I definitely recommend you to start practicing Trivela and do most of your finishing or all your finishing in the box with Trivela, even to the near post. This year's power shots is extremely amazing too, guys. I have performed them several times and they are really meta this year. To perform a power shot, you need to hold your L1 and R1 or LB and RB button and perform the shot with circle or B, and to perform it easily you can do that outside of the box several times, and I spam it a lot of times, especially with players who has the trait, and they are very accurate this year and they're really easy to score with. And don't forget about time finishing as well. Time finishing is important, as every year I had trouble time finishing at first. Holding your shot and tapping your shot button again while your shooting animation happens, you can do green time finishing, which helps you score a lot of more goals, guys. The next one that is very important this year, guys, is player luck. Since your players doesn't move properly, using player luck is extremely important, guys. You can perform player luck while you are on the wing to pass it to your players. To perform it, you have to push your left and your right stick in and then move your players with your right stick to the player that you want with the direction, and this can be used on the wings like I said, and also it can be used to send your players into the space behind the opponent defense for the finishing, and also it can be used to confuse your opponent about your passing, so they go and mark the wrong player, and then you can cancel the player luck the same way and easily fake your opponent and change the direction of the game, guys. And at the end we get to general build up how to use the space, guys. This year's first touch is very important to happen away from your opponent. Ball roll is extremely important to perform time to time, guys. When you have the opportunity, you must fake the situation and find the space, especially in the opponent's box. With shielding or using L2 button, you can easily do shield the ball and changing the direction, and with ball roll easily you can bring the ball inside the opponent's box and perform shots, but you need to ball roll or fake shot into the space, and this is the way to go for it this year for sure. And I do definitely recommend you to use free space to score more goals, guys. And this was everything for today's video. I hope that this tutorial helps you to get better in attack. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask, and I will see you in my next videos. Peace a deuce.